how are you?
Hi, everybody. Hey, Perry.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Sharrell? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Good. We got a lot to talk about today. Wait, this caught my attention. It's 72 degrees in Akron. Jeez. When are we going to get a break? My goodness.
Soon, maybe in a month.
Yeah. Summer's almost over. It really is. All right. We got a good show planned for you today because the YouTube drama, is the best drama around. Okay. Damn the reality TV shows. We're going to talk about the YouTube drama. We're going to talk about Jason Lee. And he said somebody was trying to K him.
Damn.
He said that. Okay. We're going to talk about TS Madison. Oh, child. It's so good. It's so good. We're going to talk about TS Madison checkmating Tasha K. Okay. So, I mean, it's crazy. And then we're going to talk about Kandi Burruss getting a second season.
Okay. I mean, shit, that make me wonder. What the hell's going on? What the hell is going on?
No, I'm laughing, you guys, because me and Perry already talked about this story, and you guys know Perry ain't got no damn sense. Oh, child. Perry, you going to be acting right today?
Yeah, I'm going to be good today. Yeah. You know, we're going to get into it, but there's some bullshit going down, people. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Perry.
This TS Madison shit, this shit been blown up over the weekend.
Yeah, that was good.
I was like, damn, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Good. I hate to admit it. Remember I said I had me and Perry used to have drama on the internet all the time. And so I was asking a friend of mine, why is everybody watching this shit? Like, what do they care? They don't know me. Why are they watching? They don't know us. They don't know what's going on. But it becomes like a reality TV show. You can't stop watching it.
Right. And it's not scripted.
You're so messy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets real on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
It's crazy. And these YouTubers, let's just be real. We're getting vicious. I just can't blame Tasha K. Like, Perry, you're one of them. If you don't like somebody, you won't hesitate to do a background check.
It gets real. That's what I'm saying. Like, it can become very dangerous.
It's toxic.
And, and I got to admit myself, it's times where your blood pressure go up. Then I start doing backgrounds. Shit, I got to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, at that point, the shit becomes real, but it's a fine line. When do you stop? I was able to stop myself.
You did. You just woke up one morning and said, I'm done.
I'm done with this shit. Yeah.
But now I'm seeing it from the other person's point of view. Because I used to be like, why are people watching this? What do they give a damn? Because bloggers' lives are way more dramatic than the actual reality TV shows.
They gonna talk about your mama. They gonna do all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Like, shit, don't have nothing on your criminal record.
Child, it's so good. It's so good. So let's talk about who we're gonna do first. Let's do Jason Lee. Jason Lee. Okay, I got to put up my timestamp so I know where to go to. Okay, let's talk about Jason Lee, people. Jason Lee. Okay, it all went down. This is also involved in the TS Madison stuff. So last week, Jason Lee interviewed TS Madison, and a lot went down in this interview. She talked about a lot of stuff. Now, one of the things during the interview, and I think they drink. I'm not sure. I think they drink. It's like Watch What Happens Live, right? I think they drink. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so TS Madison was going off. She talked about Tasha K. She talked about passport gate. That's what I'm gonna call it. And they were just having a good dialogue. And Jason Lee says to her, because I could not find the clip, but I watched it. He said, do you think you can make things right? Now, I'm paraphrasing because I couldn't find the clip. Do you think you can make things right with me and Nicki Minaj? Because him and Nicki Minaj have been going at it for this years now. Years. Uh-huh. Because And it's no secret that Jason Lee is best friends with Cardi B. So TS Madison says, well, you said a lot of bad things about her. And he said, yeah, I know I was a troll. He did. He said, yeah, I know I was a troll. He said, but I think you can talk to her. So I thought, oh, that's good. You know, they want to reunite. And I don't mind. Listen, this is my personality. I don't mind beefing. I will beef with the best of them. I would do just like Perry said, we will run a background check on your ass. We'll do it all. For a while, I cannot argue years. That's just not my personality. After a while, I'm done. Like I said what I had to say. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I was saying after 12 rounds, that's it. Getting my ass out the ring, take my funds and move on. I'm not going to go in from one ring and then jump in another for 12 more rounds. You know,
it's too exhausting. So I was watching Conscious, and he was saying that Jason Lee turned his back on Cardi. I don't look at it that way. Like, for me, I can argue with the best of them, but then after a while, it's just time to move on. Am I supposed to hate you for the rest of my life? Like, life gets involved and other things happen, and then you just get tired of it. Like, you woke up one day, Perry, and you said, I'm just done. And I was like, but all this is coming, and you were like, I'm just done.
Yeah, and then sometimes your shit, doing that shit, man, I mean, you causing yourself damage. My scalp was starting to sweat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, let this shit go, because it ain't that serious at the end of the day. But it's easy to get caught up into it.
But then Jason made this crazy post. He said, I was made aware that someone hired someone to press or harm me. I take my safety seriously, always have. Trying to have someone hurt or unalive is a crime. And I be telling, not the first time, won't be the last. And I ain't scared of shit.
Oh my God. What the hell we got going on? Now, see, this is the part I'm talking about. This part you didn't tell me about. You talking about somebody is actually going to the upper level?
That's what he said.
The level? You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah.
And this shit is going too far.
Yeah, it's really, really crazy. Okay. But listen, the word is he's talking about Nicki Minaj. Now, if he's talking about Nicki Minaj, and that's who I think he's talking about. Some people said Tasha K, some people said Nicki Minaj, because during the interview, Tasha K was dragging the interview and started dragging Jason Lee. You don't interview good celebrities, and she was just on a dragging mode because TS Madison had brought up her name. But I don't think it's I think it is, oh my God, Nicki Minaj. There, I said it. I think it's Nicki Minaj. And let me tell you why I think it's Nicki Minaj. I have been in the room when Nicki Minaj was threatening somebody that I was close to. I've seen the text messages that she sent of sending people to K, this friend of mine.
Right.
Nicki Minaj is a dirty fighter. Dirty. And it wouldn't surprise me if she had people texting him like she did a friend of mine.
Possible. Yeah. I mean, look at the background. Look at the background of the shit. This don't happen before.
She's a dirty fighter. So if it is Nicki Minaj, people don't need to be upset because Jason asked to done the issue, because it seems like Nicki's not going to do it. And here we go for a couple more years. Nicki Minaj is a dirty fighter. Now, I don't mind a dirty fighter. Matter of fact, I appreciate a dirty fighter. Okay. Because, you know, you need to shut up and let me make you shut up. I don't mind a dirty fighter. As a matter of fact, I believe if you're going to be a blogger, at one time in your career, you got to get dirty. Because somebody's going to test you. You're going to say something somebody don't like, blah, 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 blah. At one time, you won't survive if you don't know how to protect yourself. But Nicki takes it to a whole nother level. She encourages her barbs to go after people. She's just gang affiliated. You know what I mean? Like, she's just crazy. She's really, really crazy. And so I've heard her threaten other people before with their life. have people call. They said to one of my friends, yeah, we're gonna get your mom and your family,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
You gotta lock
So
up your husband, your wives, the dogs.
all of it.
Yeah,
So that's
whatever,
what you're
whatever.
talking about, Pierre. You're saying
Yeah,
if you let these beefs get out of hand, they can become toxic and
right,
dangerous.
right. And like you said, look, let's keep it real. Everybody's gonna experience it
Mhm,
as much as you try to contain it. One
mhm.
day you're gonna explode and say, "Hey, I'm going after this person." But once you do it for a while and you start to get in these things more often, you'll go in there, do your little 4 or 5 rounds, and then
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
you know what I'm saying. Like at a certain point, you just move the fuck on.
Yeah, yeah, that's me and you. We will go in the round. We will give them a good fight. Like
Mhm.
you guys seen Perry's channel. I mean, he will give you a good fight. But then, how long is this going to last? I cannot be long, just mad at people and hold a grudge for years. Can you,
Right.
Perry?
No, I can't. Cause like after a while, yeah, it's at first it's exciting. You throwing jabs, uppercuts, but then after a while, when you get bored of your own fighting, shit, it's time to go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. It's really crazy. Hi, Beatrice. She said, hey, Sharrell and Perry, really love you guys. I might say nothing, but I'm always here. Thank you. She mean I
Thank you.
might
I
not.
appreciate it.
You two keep it 100. Thank you. It's crazy. It's crazy, this stuff that they got going on. So that was Jason's part of it. Him making that tweet. Do we call them tweets anymore? Are they called X's? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Because
I don't know.
Elon
Yeah,
Musk and changed the damn emblem. Is it called Twitter anymore or is it called Xing? I don't know.
yeah, it
But
might be
anyway,
Xing. Yeah, he Xing.
it's Xing. And it very well could be Nicki Minaj. So everybody's trying to figure out who it was. And then some people were getting upset. They were upset because they said that if he makes up with Nicki, that's turning his back on Cardi. Listen, people, that is not turning your back on Cardi. You just get tired after a while. And why drag this out? That doesn't mean he's going to Nicki's house and partying with her now and I'm the part of the Barbs. That doesn't mean
Right,
that.
right.
It just means that at some point, let's just dead this so we can move on because there's other drama coming from different places. So,
Right.
try to put out as many fires as you can. And he's been going with Nicki Minaj for years. Now, don't forget, I do believe he blames Nicki Minaj, Karen Civil, and it's a third person. Or am I getting them mixed up with? Anyway,
Yeah.
I can't remember. I get people's stories mixed up all the time. But anyway, it's just time to move past that and move on to something else because this Tasha K thing is crazy.
But I'll say this though, when you talk about like Nicki and Cardi, like people will say, well, hey, either you on the left or you on the right. Sometimes people you in the middle because it's just not your damn fight.
Yeah.
I can like you for whatever you do and like this person for whatever they do. And if they battle it out, just exit out, let them handle their business. That's it. I
There you
mean,
go.
there's such place as a middle.
But the people, the public gets so damn. They act like what's the word I'm looking for? They get so involved in these beefs, and they take them personal. Like this is something that is going to affect them.
Uh-huh.
Are you Team Nicki? Are you Team Cardi? And you must pick a side. But I think that's young people that act like that. Exciting, Perry. We have different meanings of fun.
Yeah.
Hi, Shmoopy. We take great pride in our community. Please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks. Thank you, Shmoopy. You guys, please hit the like button now. It's very important that you hit it now and not later. So anyway, let's talk about the knockdown, drag out fight that's going on between TS Madison and Tasha K. It's getting good, but you're saying it's getting dangerous, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things, but I find it entertaining, especially when it's not your shit. You know what I'm saying? It's good to me.
Uh-huh. Why isn't the picture coming up? Can you still see me?
I can see you. I just
I
don't
got
see
a
what you're trying to. Okay.
got a black screen here. I hope this doesn't start tripping. I cannot take it. There. Okay, so let's talk about the Tasha K, TS Madison situation that is still going on, people. It is still going on. So we all know Jess Hilarious was commenting to somebody, and she talked about being a woman. I'm not going over that again because this is too long. So then it blew up into a big thing. Tasha K came out and said, don't call me, what is it called? What's cis woman?
Yeah,
something like this. I can't even remember because it's not important. Like, I'm not talking about that. Not another day. So, but then TS Madison came and cussed Tasha K the hell out. Okay, cussed her out real damn good. And then Tasha K posted. This is so funny. Let me see if I got this. Posted TS Madison's passport. Let's see if I got it.
That was posted by Tasha K and then recently deleted. And you can pause to read it because I'm not going to read it because, again, I'm not reading it. But as you can see in this image here, Tasha K had posted a photo of TS Madison's passport, which expired in 2019. And it had a bunch of information in it that I had to redact because, again, it's Tasha K and it's not redacted.
No,
Tasha.
No, but you know what though, and I can't knock on that. When the battle start, I don't done the same thing. I don't pull up your criminal history. Don't have no shit on there. We're gonna put it on the screen.
That people like Perry and Tasha K are dirty fighters, and I feel like when you're in the ring, all bets is off. But the other side's gonna get extremely mad because, girl, why you posted my damn passport, right? No, it's bad. So TS came out. Let me put that up here. And Tasha's been going really hard on they've been going hard on each other because TS is calling her hoes, bitches, broke, go pay Cardi B her $4 million. Tasha K's been saying you're a man, and that's why she posted the passport to prove that it said male, but in the process, she doxed the girl. Now, I don't know if it was intentional or you're just so mad to get it out there, but you're not allowed to dox people. Okay, so then here comes TS. She's mad. She's madder than a MFer. Okay, she mad. Okay, she mad. She said, I know exactly who gave that person my old passport. Now, when I active on them to legally, don't forget, I know who I shared my information with. And that passport expired in 2019, just like business relationships did. Key word here, business relationships. You guys hang on to that. And everyone don't have access to my personal stuff. So it's clear who did it. But don't worry, it's illegal to do that, sir. Now, listen. She's got a point. I know who I gave it to. I know. So I'm getting ready to sue your ass and Tasha K ass too. So now they're saying that she's going to sue Tasha and she's going to sue this unknown person. Now, there's a rumor going around that the unknown person is an ex-employee of hers, worked with her, named Gio. Now, this breakup, this breakup was bad. The best kind of breakup,
and very emotional.
It's very emotional. Let me just play you a little bit of what Gio had to say to Tasha K. No, to TS Madison.
I first want to address the I guess you would say the elephant in the room. I don't fuck with TS Madison at all. Okay, let me address that and put that out. Fuck TS Madison. Okay, fuck her. Fuck the bullshit. Fuck the lies. Fuck the nonsense. Fuck all of it. Okay, fuck the nonsense. I'm done with it. Okay, fuck TS Madison and her lying, phony, bullshit ass. Okay, full of shit, full of her own shit, full of her own drama, full of her own shit, and I'm sick of it. Okay, and not give her your money. I want you to give her your money because I just gave her my $5 because she needs it. Madison needs it for the busy life she's got, in the 10-year-old house she's got, that she ain't did a motherfucking thing for, that a bitch is so rich, but they still ain't done their basement. Now, 10 years later, we talking about upping our property value. Okay, but you're so rich. You're so rich. You gotta every day tell everybody you're so rich. You're so rich, you're so rich, you're so rich. You gotta let everybody know every day that you are so rich. I don't know who in life has to let individuals know that they are so rich. You just fixed your floor. Do you really want to talk about what your carpet looks like in your house before you did the floor? Do you want to talk about the carpeting throughout your home? Do you want to talk about all the beds except for the bed that you bought last year is from 10 years old and disgusting? Do you want to talk about how your plumbing doesn't work in your house? Do you want to talk about how you don't let nobody be in your bedrooms? Do you want to talk about that? Do you want to talk about how disgusting your room is? Do you want to talk about how disgusting? You guys ever notice? You guys ever notice that when she does anything in her bathroom, she always shoots it up here? Yeah, because the rest of that shit is a monstrosity. It's filth. Filth.
Damn.
It's trash. She lives in trash. She's a messy, disgusting, unorganized individual. Okay? You guys have no idea. That lady hasn't done shit since she bought that house. Oh, that's right. She got that money that she got the house from. She got that money that she got the house from for ratting on the man she was with. And she put him in jail.
Wow.
But this is your savior. This is your person. Spiderwebs all in the house. A joke. That lady is a joke. I do anything with. So let me see. Let me see the book that's on Amazon. The book that's on Amazon. Okay? Shade. A Light Through the Shade. You know the book that Madison did? You remember the book? You remember this book? You guys ever realize that Madison doesn't promote the book? You guys ever wonder why Madison, the great TS, the great business person? You ever wonder why she hasn't promoted the book? Because the reason she hasn't promoted the book is because the bitch doesn't own the book. And every time you guys bought the book, she never got paid for it. Because Jasmine P. Rain, also Nina Cole, stole the rights to the book on her ass.
No.
Well,
He said, oh, look, I'm telling you, that shit got emotional. Let's keep
No, it's what
He said, but what you don't know, well, you know what, brother? He said it a couple times, and then he'll rattle off some shit. And I figured out in about 2 minutes of listening to him, we might not know, but I got a feeling you about ready to tell us.
Well, he went on. It was almost 3 hours. He went on. He said the reason he brought up the book to show she's not making any money off the book because he's saying she's broke. He's calling her broke. He also said that she had an album. She brought this album on Jason Lee's show. She said she ain't making no money off of that. He said the B is broke. He said that when he worked for her for 7 years, she paid around $350. Well, no, you said $400 a month.
Oh, yeah. When he said that 27,000, he showed receipts that he received like $27,900. And I just tried to broke it down. I was like, well, I'm not sure she paid him every 2 weeks, whatever, but it came out for 7 years to be an average of like $332 a month.
She was broke. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let's move forward. So I think it was a Saturday morning. Tasha K goes live. Perry's going to have to tell you this part because I wasn't there. She said something about TS Madison taking out PPP loans, right? Did she say it was to redo the basement, right?
He said to finish that broke down ass basement. I'm just telling you, Tasha was at the beach chilling, okay, doing her thing. I was like, damn, okay, that's interesting. Let me check it out. Had coffee. And then she just started talking about this and saying the shit is gonna go down today.
She said it's going down today. That's why I gotta keep y'all informed. I gotta inform you what's going on. So Gio says that Madison was broke and didn't complete the basement. Tasha K is saying she took out a PPP loan to complete the basement, which is her studio.
Right, because what Gio was saying is when he was with her during those years, she was broke, right? Nope. She ain't had the money to fix the floor, cobwebs, all this shit, right? But then as years came along, because the PPP loans didn't come available until later on. He was gone at the time. Tasha said that's how she refinished that basement to make it like her little, studio and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then she said something. I can't remember exactly what she said, but she had said something about, and she's really dusty broke or something like that, and that she had to get some kind of consolidation loan for her house. I'm not sure because I was just hearing parts of it, but I watched Tasha tonight when she come on with it to get more scoop.
And now, so some people are thinking that it's not Gio that gave Tasha K the passport. It's somebody within TS Madison's camp. I really do believe it's Gio because this basement, these PP loans coincide. And maybe he was going to say, yeah, I gave you the passport, till TS pointed out that it's a felon. It's a felony. And I'm going to sue your ass.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So here's the thing. With all these lawsuits, everybody knows Tasha K owes Cardi B $4 million. And like I said, what's going to happen? Every time somebody get mad at her, they're going to talk about the $4 million. I said 400. $4 million. They're going to call her broken. And any blogger at this point, if any blogger says anything that they don't like, they're going to threaten us with lawsuits. That's just how it is. And some people are saying, well, why won't Tasha just shut up? She still has a show to run. You know what I mean? Like, it's real hard if I can only say things that you like with Kandi. If I only say nice things, you're supposed to say whatever the hell you want on your own show. And that's the part I don't like. These celebrities, they don't want you to say this. Shh, don't say that. Shh. No. I feel like they're trying to control the narrative. How do you feel about specifically Tasha K?
I say Tasha at this point. Now, would I have probably handled it the same way? You know, in hindsight, she probably wished that she would have just let it go before the judgment, right? But at this point, I don't give a fuck what Tasha says. She can come out here and talk about any damn body because at the same time, it's not like she's costed anybody else money. The judgment wasn't for the chat. Tasha said what she said about Cardi. She owed the $4 million. So if she want to keep doing it and doing what she want to do, Tasha knows she's accountable for whatever.
Got you. You're saying Tasha K know exactly what's going on. So if she keeps talking about people, she knows that's a chance she's willing to take.
Yeah, right.
TS Madison, what are your thoughts on? Do you think she's gonna? What? First of all, who do you think it is? Somebody from her inner camp?
Okay. I think some of it could have came just based off that, but then sometime when it's 3 or 4 years later, sometimes you want to get a second opinion. I think it's somebody in-house.
Why would you think that?
Well, no, I'm just thinking.
Do you see how mad Gio was?
Right, that was 4 years ago.
Right,
3 or 4 years. Right, I get it, but as he's saying, he felt like he was underpaid. It's probably people in-house feel like they underpaid right now and angry, and Tasha and her going at it. Hey, I can make some side money. I'm just speculating. I don't know how this shit went down. You know, I can make some side money. You know, TS ain't really paying me that much this week, but Tasha would sure love to have this information. Ling. This is anonymous. Tasha, I got some stuff on that passport. How much are you willing to pay? 500? That's more than I made in the last month. Yeah, send it over and I'm gonna send you the stuff, but I'm anonymous. Right? You never know.
You are shady.
And
You're trying to make Tasha paranoid. You're trying to make TS paranoid.
Sometimes you can't trust everybody in camp.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, that's what's going on. And according to Perry, Tasha K said, and that ain't all. She got more coming.
Shit, I mean, when she said that, Tasha was kicking it on the beat, for real. Chilling. Dropping this shit like it's hot. I'm thinking, damn, okay, that was a nice Saturday morning. And she kept saying, but no, I've been missing y'all. I'm ready to get back. And I got some hot tea on fucking Monday. And I was like, damn, my hair almost started to grow out of excitement. You know what I'm saying? Like, Perry's getting ready. And look, don't get it wrong. Perry gonna be checking that shit out. When Tasha come on tonight, I'm on it.
I feel guilty for watching it. I really do, because these are bloggers going at each other. But the shit is damn good. And, you know, there's a strong possibility Gio may return. Because we might need another video from Gio because he is dragging, okay? Gio, if you got another video in you, let's go. This is crazy.
I mean, that would be great if Tasha could interview Gio. Wouldn't that be great?
You are messy. You are messy.
You know how, like, sometimes, and Tasha's a great interviewer, she ain't even got to do much because Gio ready to drop it. You know, well, you may not know this, but I'm about ready to tell you. Gio is the man with that shit, okay? But I will not be inviting him over for Thanksgiving dinner to find out what I got going on. I won't be doing it. He'll be dropping my shit like it's hot too. But go ahead.
The whole thing is just crazy, and I'm gonna follow the story. It's much interesting. It's way more interesting than reality TV. I also wanted to say that some people are getting the story mixed up, saying that Tasha dropped this picture of TS Madison, and I don't even know if I should show it when she was before the change. I'm not gonna show the picture, huh? I'm not gonna show it.
Okay.
But it wasn't Tasha. It was TS herself that released a photo of what she used to look like before.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Y'all are messy. I can't. Anyway, okay, so that's what's going on. So we're gonna come up and talk about that. And that's some good stuff. It's because Tasha K is coming on in a couple of hours. And so I got y'all all caught up. And then we gotta watch that mess. It is a hot ass mess. Okay, let's talk about Kandi Burruss really quick. This is a mess. I'm sick of talking about Kandi.
I know, I'm tired.
I'm tired. Y'all know how I feel. It is what it is. But then there's a twist. Okay, then there's the twist. I was set to never talk about her again for the rest of my life. I'll never like the chick and whatever.
Right.
And it was announced that Kandi is getting a second season to the Old Lady Gang. I think that's the name of the show. Let me see.
Yeah.
The Old Lady Gang restaurant, or is it just called Old Lady Gang? Oh, that show.
Yeah, I think it's the restaurant. Yeah, the restaurant show. Yeah, that's it. Can you see the manager over there to the left? I think that's the manager that sort of was psycho.
I can't remember what the show's
Old
about.
Lady Gang was the restaurant thing.
But now listen, okay, this is crazy. And this is very, very crazy because we know that Kandi came out, when was it? Probably sometime last week. I'm losing track of time, and said that she does not support the union, the lawsuit of the women trying to get a union, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she is the only Black housewife that's saying that Andy Cohen is not racist.
Mm-hmm.
And I let y'all know how I feel. I really feel that when it comes to racism, Black people need to stick together. And Kandi was just worried about herself. Okay. And it's obviously she's just worried about herself because now it feels like Andy Cohen gave her a second season because he wasn't giving her no second season. The ratings are low. Mm-hmm. As a thank you gift, he's going to give her this show.
Right, yeah, he did that to make sure, he's gifting her this second show. Just my opinion, because she held back the the crop shares people. I mean, basically, she managed to feel very well and told them to settle down, right? When she came out and said, I don't know what people are talking about, but I don't never experienced nothing like that. Kandi.
Oh, my God.
Look. Please. Now, you can fool a lot of damn people with this shit. Like, if this was the damn riverboat incident, you wouldn't see her ass swimming. She'd be right there in that damn boat criticizing. Oh, do you see it? After the brawl and everything. Excuse me, ma'am, do you see anything happen? Oh, no, sir. No, sir, nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, please. She is not going to get her hands dirty for nobody. Nobody at all. She's not going to do it, right? And then as soon as she, or either they had it in the works, because all this stuff, how they promote stuff and say this the second show, she's going to do what's for her. And people say, well, hey, she get to make her living. But she's not going to stand up for no equal rights for nobody. And people could say, oh, well, it's her livelihood. If Black people was marching for their freedom right now, she wouldn't join the party. Yeah. Right? As long as she had hers. Yeah. She didn't give a damn if all y'all went back to Africa. Just saying. I'm just saying for Kandi, right?
You saying that in the field.
Well, yeah.
She's acting like.
You know how I can imagine these crops of fields out there and then they got like a tower and she up there with a hat to stay cool and some lemonade. telling them, listen up, Jigaboo. No, I'm just saying.
You're saying Kandi is turning on her own race. That's what you're saying.
Kandi would turn on her own race.
Mm-hmm.
For one, that's the part that really base of it. But anybody, you can be Puerto Rican, Chinese, whatever. It doesn't matter. Kandi's looking out for Kandi, and she don't give a damn about the union. She don't care. As long as she got her money, she could pull up in her Benz, and she can see somebody walking from the bus stop thirsty, and she don't give a damn if they get a 10-minute break per day. She don't care about that. She don't care about them getting health insurance.
Oh, wow.
No,
yeah, you're right. Because the lawsuit includes the health insurance and wow. I didn't think about it that way.
I'll just tell you this, right? And then a thing came out today about Bethany saying that she had pitched the show to NBC or whatever a couple months ago. So people are now out there saying this, that see, that's her reason behind it. If she didn't like the show, if she didn't like NBC, why would she pitch them a thing? Look, if she didn't like their behavior, she's trying to form a union. Who's to say that she wasn't going to treat her people different if she had the show than what they do on the Housewives or whatnot, right? But people right now at this point, instead of looking at Kandi for what she is, they gonna project it on Bethany. Because now Bethany's using this, she's using Nene. Look, I don't give a damn what she's using at this point. If she's fighting and using people for her own, for her getting attention, if people got better work environments, I would take that, right? But these people who out there just up Kandi's ass, because that's why they're attacking Bethany. Let's keep it real. So, you know, they're just, oh, Bethany this. No, and it's funny how you can talk about Bethany and all the shit she's doing, but you can't see a damn thing wrong Kandi doing. That's just...
It's the whole thing is crazy because it involves a lot. It's about forming a union. It's also about racism. It's also about not paying the women fairly. It's a lot. But I guess I'm just the one that always speaks up for the working class. Like, just don't worry about your damn self. We all need to unite. And if there's, especially for me, if there's any kind of racism in there, I'm supportive. I just don't worry about myself. But here's the thing, Perry. It doesn't matter.
What you mean?
Huh? Yeah, you called her a sharecropper.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, for real.
Let's keep it real. It's just crazy. Andy Cohen is just grasping at straws. That show, it's in itself, just the show. Let's take away all the Kandi and all that. It's just not good. That's why the ratings were so low. And so what he's doing is he's throwing her a Kim Zolciak just because he likes her. But the show is not good. And I don't mean, listen, I know somebody that's very close to Kandi. And he wants this show to go through. And it's just, and was asking me, you know, don't you see if you speak negative about a show, it'll get canceled. They really tried to convince me to talk positive about the show, but the show really was no good. There's a reason that it was low ratings. So you give Kandi this gift from telling her for her saying that there's no racism going on at Bravo.
Her,
but it's not going to help him. The show sucks.
I know, but she took the pressure off him by justifying, oh no, Andy don't do no wrong. I ain't seen nothing wrong, boss. Right? I'm gonna tell you something right now. If the reality shows were having a lay down protest in front of NBC, right? Kandi will be walking into the building, stepping on their back, singing this song. Here comes the money.
Okay, Perry.
Just keeping it real. I'm just telling you, like, people overlook what we're saying. You know, you could be against the union, about the union, and Bethany could be for her own attention. She could be mad, right? She could be mad that they didn't take her on her show and then say, okay, well, you should be giving people equal rights. But however you get this person to come to this thing, if it's going to make better work environment for people, let's roll with it, right?
Yeah.
But let's not overlook the selfishness of Kandi.
Well, I don't know.
Family to take care of. She got all these excuses. Oh, this is because of Nene. No, we're just talking about Kandi. No,
that's really weird because now Kandi's saying she wants Nene back on the show.
Okay, you know why? Because those ratings are down here. And she figured if Nene come back, they'll come back up here and it's going to safeguard. If if Nene was on a corner with a sign up, I work for food, Kandi would roll up there and probably throw some cold water on her ass and keep driving, right? But now that Kandi needs, see what that Kandi needs is somebody to bail out this show so she can get paid, right? Because eventually
she said she wants Nene on the show, and Cynthia said she wants Nene back on the show. Speaking of Nene, so this weekend, I forgot this last part really quick. So Bethany is teaming up with AFTRA and SAG, and they said that they support her and they support her getting a union. She's really going to powerful people. I have a feeling that this union is going to happen on for the Housewives. I really do. Well, for reality TV stars.
Yeah. I mean,
I think it's going to happen. She's teaming up with some powerful people, huh?
They should have some kind of like, and I get what people saying, like that people go, well, you get to read your own contract. See, and then people go, it's Kandi, she's different. You got to read your own. Kandi got screwed with record contracts too, and she complained about them. But they want to put her on this pedestal like she above all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, she got smarter, being in the stuff, working her things out. But you can't let the greed of having it all keep you for supporting people who need help. That's just my opinion. Oh, she employed 50,000 blacks in Atlanta. How much is she paying them? 10 cents above minimum wage? Just saying, like, because I mean, don't throw this shit out there and you don't have the facts. She does it. She gives back. She gives back when she can gain something from it. Just my opinion. But we'll move on.
Really quickly, Beyonce had a concert in LA this weekend, and it was star-studded, and everybody came out. Your girl Portia was there. I didn't upload the videos. Portia was there. She was dancing. Portia is just.
They need her back.
Who else was there? It was star-studded. I seen TS Madison. Kandi was there with Kenya. Nene got a standing ovation. Did y'all see that? Nene got a standing ovation. I think she still has a large fan base. It's crazy. So Nene was there with Yoni. That's what they call him, Yoni, I think. And everybody was giving respect to the queen. We got to give Beyonce her title. She's queen. She's a queen.
Oh, yeah, no doubt she really is.
She is the queen, yeah. So a lot's going on. Let's see if anybody wants to chime in. If they don't, we're out. And please don't play that song. You're going to make... Perry, you're so funny. Calling her a sharecropper, child.
No. And you know what, people? For real, I joke about that stuff, but I am still serious at the base of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing.
Well, yeah, because we're for blacks supporting other blacks.
Right.
Like, I wish it could have been like Riverboat. You said she wouldn't get. I wish it was. You know how we all came together for that?
Mm-hmm. I mean, hell, she probably going to take over the wheel of the boat. Oh, well, turn it around so nobody can witness it. Ain't nothing happened, boss. But she damn sure ain't jumping.
Harry, something's so wrong with you. I can't. Oh, my God.
What's up, Sebastian? What's up,
Sebastian? Hey, Bonji. Hey, Al. Let's see. I got good 15 minutes. That's good. Sound off, Sebastian. I talked a lot today.
Okay. I'll say this. This whole TS Madison, Tasha K, and I forgot the guy's name because I was laughing so hard.
Gio or Jason?
Yeah, Gio
dragged for filth. Go ahead.
I done peed on myself laughing so hard. I stopped the breathing for a minute, Sharrell.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Sharrell, I got to tell you something real quick, and then I got to go feed my animals.
Okay, hold on, Sebastian. And I didn't talk to you last time. Go ahead, Toria. Go ahead.
Did you hear what Lisa Vanderpump did to Nene?
No, what did she do?
Nene was talking to Lisa Vanderpump about she wanted to open a restaurant in LA.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
And it was going to be next to Tom Tom's.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lisa Vanderpump went behind Nene's back and went and snatched up the property. And now she's moving Pump to next door to Tom Tom's.
Yeah, I seen that this morning too.
Nene is so mad.
Well, I mean, it's a lot. I mean, these It's a lot. I'll just say that it's a lot,
Very
and
competitive.
I'm really, to be honest with you, Toria, getting sick of the Housewives as a whole, because the show can't capture my attention. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything. I'm not trying to get anyone fired from their jobs. I just don't like Roa. No, I don't like any of the Housewives shows anymore. Maybe
I
Potomac.
fall asleep on it. I don't watch them the night it comes on. I usually wait until the next day or the next evening, and then I fast forward through the parts I don't want to hear. Or so I lost interest in them. I'm watching
Me
other
too.
shows that are better.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
But I
losing
love you, and I gotta go. Have a
You
good
take
rest of
care.
the show. I'll be listening.
Thank
Okay.
you, Toria. Take care. All right, Sebastian. Back to Sebastian. Sebastian is
Okay,
crazy.
yeah. The Geo thing got me. I left the earth and came back because I wasn't breathing for a minute because I started laughing too hard. I left the earth and I came back. Okay, about the Kandi Burruss thing now.
Mm.
Oh no, we're gonna go to Jason Lee first.
Okay.
Jason Lee needs to protect himself.
Yeah.
He's upsetted a lot of people in these streets.
Mm-hmm.
He said a lot of controversial things on his platform,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, things happen when where there's smoke, there's fire. When you say things, you got to be ready to
Oh
deal
my
with what comes back. And I'm not.
Sebastian.
Calm
Let
down.
me say this for Jason Lee,
Calm
okay?
down. I'm not. Hold on. I didn't even finish yet.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
You are messy.
You have to accept what comes back.
Oh
But
my
Jason, you
God.
can protect yourself. You
I
can arm
can't.
yourself. You can hire security. You can hire a driver. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Jason. You'll be fine.
Oh my God.
Now on to Bravo, Bethany, Kandi, and etc. Okay. Kandi is the Kandi and the Gang show. That's what it's called, Kandi and the Gang.
Something like that, yeah.
It was boring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was boring.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this though. Bethany has had also shows within NBC Universal as well. Bethany has also participated on Shark Tank, which is owned by NBC.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yep.
so they are the top housewives. Even though as much as I don't like Kandi, she is a top housewife, like it or not.
Right.
So they've all had opportunities as being top housewives. So has Nene as well. But I will say about this topic of a union, I do support unions. Unions are what built this country.
Yeah.
But unions are not created from lawsuits, nor are they
No.
created from former employees.
Mm-hmm.
They're created from current employees. That's how the Amazon labor union was created.
Mm-hmm.
That man, he stayed in his job. They offered him higher up positions. He said no. He was going to fight for what's right. He didn't back down, and that's how the Amazon labor union was created.
I think they need a union though, Sebastian. They do.
The thing is, this is where it's going to get controversial. In this case, in reality TV, it's not like you are with an agency, kind of. That's the problem. You are kind of like self-employed. You're the one who shows up. You're the one who signs your contract. But even then, you need someone to review your contract with you, which is why a union would be great. You need someone to review your contract and make sure that your rights are protected as an employee.
Hold on. Are you trying to say that if you aren't smart enough to get the things that you want in your contract, don't cry about it? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's why the union would be great, so the union could help them with their contracts.
Yeah.
But also, I recall seeing things about the alcohol, putting them. They said that they put them in situations where they have to drink. Well, that's gonna be hard because you solely took that alcohol yourself. That's a problem. No one told you to chug it. You did it yourself. Everyone knows I don't like Kandi, so please don't tell me I'm a Kandi fan. I am not a Kandi Burruss fan. I do not like Kandi. Kandi does too much explicit things. I can't like Kandi.
Don't look at the chat. Don't look at the chat. Just say your piece.
She does too much explicit things. But yeah. unions, you need a petition to start a union. You need at least 30% of the workforce, the active current workforce, to start a union. And I know there are former and current employees. We don't know if the current ones make up that 30%. We don't know how much they are. But yeah.
All right. Thank you,
That's all.
Sebastian. Hey, Bonji, sound off.
Hey,
Okay.
Sharrell. To pick up from what Sebastian was saying, his last point, one of the main things that might be a problem for these Bravo current and former employees is you can't form a union as individuals. You have to be under an umbrella, some type of chartered organization or group that is willing to sponsor you in terms of the paperwork. And with how NBC has dealt with Nini, has dealt with or some of Kandi's comments, it will be hard for them to for the companies to even come to the table and talk to them about unionizing, because unions are not pro organizations are not pro union. You have to fight to get to the table and actually negotiate for things like collective bargaining to make sure that everyone is paid a good wage or good salary, or those contracts are properly drawn up. And then on the TS and Tasha K issue, I was taken out when TS on her interview with Jason Lee brought up Tasha's square head children and started going into detail describing the kids. I was like, okay, this has gone too far. And
It's gone too far. I do not talk about children.
Not
That's
the
the
kids.
thing.
No children.
Not the kids. Oh no.
Not the kids. Not the kids.
All
But
right,
she's mad. She's upset with Tasha. And that's why and Perry might be right. If they don't get a hold on this, this might spiral out of control.
Well,
Oh, yes. And Jason, for the businesses that he started and how much he's worth now, he definitely needs to up his security, because when you talk about people and discuss people and you are unlocking Hollywood, a lot of people are not happy with whatever you say. That just comes with the territory.
Well, I guess you're right. You're saying you can't please anyone, because I love the fact that me and Perry, because Perry is Jason. Perry is Jason Lee. Now, you guys, let's admit it. Perry would get up here and he's quick-witted and funny and might not even really mean the things that he says, but he starts dragging people. And it's just like, we're just, that's what we would do at home.
yeah.
But I think
But
Jason,
Sharrell, remember Kuda tried to create stuff. If Kuda Brown can, with maybe his 2 cells, can come up with a plan like that, anybody can come up with anything.
oh, okay. Well, all right. I'm echoing. Can everyone go
All
on
right,
mute?
I'm gonna drop.
Bye,
Okay,
thanks,
Bonji,
Bonji.
you
Have a
take care.
good one. Take care. Big Al, what do you got to say about this mess? What's going on?
All right, I'm gonna keep it real short as I always do, because I know you want to try with time restraints. So I'm gonna be respectful.
Thank you.
You know I could care less about the Housewives. I'm paying them hoes dust. They not giving me nothing for my viewership. I don't pay my cable bill for them. That's about that. They got more drama off the show than on the show. That's all I say on that. Jason Lee, he thrives off attention and being a salacious male version of Wendy Williams. He's always said he looked up to Wendy Williams. And even within this business, we always hear Wendy, like she told stories of how the girl group Total pulled up on her wanting to fight. Jason even said himself how Odell had an altercation with him and threw him up against the bar. So my thing is like what everyone else is echoing. He can't flaunt the benefits of making a career of being messy with a platform that he uses to weaponize people he don't like, and then not expect any negatives, you know? Like it's a saying, and y'all know y'all love my Southern sayings. Don't write any checks that your ass can't cash if your account is in the negative, okay? Don't do it. But that's all I got to say on that. Last topic.
Well, let me ask you this really quickly, Al. How can we run a channel and not throw shade? How, is that possible?
Yes, it's fun shade, but there is a difference between being professional and being lighthearted and fun, and weaponizing your platform to go after people that you don't like. Being messy, like with the Odell situation, he posted a picture of Odell with cocaine and a woman in the bed. You know, like it's certain things that you know can hurt these people images, and you do it anyway. You know, and it's
But what
not
about
necessarily
this?
saying that you can't.
How about this, Al? We wouldn't be up here talking about it if y'all don't quit watching.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing. There's always a gift in the gab at doing stuff, Sharrell. Like you have the gift and gab of doing it in a classy manner.
Right.
Jason Lee, he's made a career off of being messy and thinks it's cute to be messy.
Right.
Like I'm a gay man, I can read all day long, but like I tell y'all before, I'm never the type to drag nobody down without being able to build the house back up. Because I don't get nothing out of just dragging people all day. That does nothing for me. So once you build a platform of doing nothing but negativity, that stuff is going to come back to you, and you're going to see these people in the streets. That's why Wendy is getting the karma that she's getting, because she's hurt a lot of people in the industry.
No. There's
done it and didn't have one fuck about it, and now everything is coming back to her, and we're all watching it tenfold. That's what happens when you put out negativity in the world. It comes back to you.
Wendy's not getting karma though. That's the thing. Jason and Wendy, these are their careers, guys. This is why I'm saying that, like, yes, you will get blowback, but not karma. You get blowback from the people. And
if you build a career off negativity is what's going to come back to you. Like I tell Sharrell, there's a classy way of doing everything. It's your job. So if you're great at your job and being a journalist, you can get those same answers to those questions, like what Carisha Please is doing. Carisha, she knows how to ask those questions in a fun, lighthearted way, hold people accountable, but leave it at that. She's not going to stay on the subject too long. She's not going to hound them. She's not going to try to embarrass them. She knows what her viewers wants to watch, and she's going to make it fun and cute and make it a little ratchet because that's what people like to watch. And
well, that's the difference between journalism and social, being a social communicator.
Yeah.
Wendy studied communications and minored in journalism. She's not a journalist. She's not Tamron Hall. She is not the Oprah Winfrey. She is a communicator, and communicators are supposed to resonate with the people and speak on what the people think, but are too afraid or don't have the time to say. That's what they're supposed to do.
Well, nevertheless, Sebastian, I'm finna finish up because I know Sharrell is running out of time. But on the Tasha K thing, Tasha K should have known that this is a possession. It's a felony to have possession and dox somebody's intimate government things. You know, and as far as Gio, I never trust a grown man with color context. That's what I gotta say on him. But, that whole video, he was deflecting, trying to read her, but all this will be used in court, and that's not the smart part about this. They get on the internet and they drag and they say all these salacious things that she's already put it out there that she thinks she's looking at the opportunity to take it to court. He just gave her a bulk of evidence for now she can say that he's defaming her. Like, it's like you have to be smart. It's chess, not checkers, you know? But also it's like, why did he stick around for 7 years if he was treated so bad? That's another question I have. People always tell the bad when they fall out with you, but they never tell the good. I'm not going to tell your business if we fall out or not. So that's one thing about his character. And he may not ever find a job because now people know he's liable to go on a 3-hour live ranting about his employer. Nobody likes that, whether you work a 9 to 5 or whether you're in entertainment. Nobody likes you slandering your employer. Also, TS Madison, she told her whole audience that she took out a PP loan. And also, people take out loans and do everything for their houses that counts as businesses. Look at beauticians, look at tax accountants. That's not a read. So it's like, you know, like if you can't read, then save it for people who can, you know? But yeah, it's like, that's stupid. And when it comes to freedom of speech with the whole Tasha K thing, you can say whatever you want because you have that freedom of speech, but you don't have freedom from ramifications. That's that. And when it comes to TS Madison knowing who did it, she don't have to exploit too long. All she got to do is give the feds the case, and the feds will narrow it down and do process of elimination for her through her team. Like that's when you think about stuff, you have to really think about what you're doing instead of just hopping on the internet just to get engagement, because it's stuff behind.
All right, hold on. Al, really quickly, do you think TS is gonna sue somebody? Because she's
why not? They gave it. The thing is, if you throw the ball in my court, why can't I make a layup? If I know I have a clear path to slam dunk it, why not? And why not?
Would you want to be responsible for sending somebody to jail?
She gave her the ammunition and she's giving her the content to do it. So TS Madison can send her ass to jail and make how many other videos she wants to while going through the process to do it. But she was too being so fucking dumb. And this is one thing I'll say too, and I'll get off. You never show all your cards. You never play your hand. Tasha K played her hand too quickly. She don't know what aces she don't know what aces TS Madison is holding. You never play your hand too quickly. She showed all her cards. She showed everything that she had to play with. And now she's waiting for TS Madison to play her hand. You never play a game like that. If you're going to play dirty, play smart and dirty. Don't just play dirty.
Okay, one more question, Al. Perry saying
I don't want to take up the time from the other speakers, sir.
I know, but I got to ask you this. So I'm so sorry, guys. This is why I like doing panels. They're fighting, it gets out of control. Do you think it's going too far to send somebody to prison?
Hey, I can't tell you okay. You can't do wrong to a bitch and tell them how mad to get.
That's true.
You're right.
The
only drag that you have was TS Madison's transition. That's the only drag she had on her, and that's the only card that she had to play her. She played that card, which was to her own detriment. Now, like I said, you can't do wrong to somebody and tell them how mad to get. That was the wrong card. That was the only card you had, and you should have been smart enough to say, damn, can I use this? Because this can come back and bite me in the ass. But no, she didn't think. She did the same thing.
Go, but I can't go. Hold on. Hey,
I
can't. Y'all know I love me some content.
What's up?
Have you been listening to Al?
Huh?
Did you hear any of the conversation?
No, I just turned on your stream, and then I was like right in the beginning phase, and then I heard you talking about the Cardi B, Nicky.
Right. So I watched you earlier, and you were saying, first of all, that it possibly couldn't be Gio. It could be somebody in the inner camp. But do you think suing somebody is sending someone to jail? Do you think that's going too far?
In terms of Maddie?
Yes. Yeah.
No, I think that if you can do the crime, then you can do the time. I mean, everybody just not gonna let you play in their face in any old kind of way. Some folk gonna walk away, some folk gonna say what they need to say back, and then somebody gonna call all the attorneys in LA and all the attorneys in Atlanta and all the attorneys in the United States, and they're gonna be on your neck. So TS Madison, I think, she know how Tasha gets down. She's seen the way that Tasha has committed to slander and literally trying to end other influencers. And so I think she's doing the right thing by getting ahead of Tasha before Tasha pulls anything else out of her ASS that she can pull out of that ASS.
But I don't think, why do you think she posted it if it's a felony? Maybe she didn't know.
So Unhinged claimed that her reason for, well, first of all, she initially denied even posting it because she recorded the phone call with TS when TS had confronted her. And she was like, I didn't do nothing. Send me the receipts. Send me the receipts. Send me the receipts. Send me the receipts. And Maddie was just like, girl, I'm going to be sending you, like, the next thing you'll be seeing from me is a phone call from my lawyer because you're going to post and delete. But she claimed she posted it because she was trying to prove a point about how is it transphobic to misgender TS if TS is still using her government name Timothy. So her point was, well, you still going by Timothy on all your paperwork, hence Exhibit A, the passport. But because Unhinged is stupid, just like she allegedly accidentally committed bankruptcy fraud. She accidentally got sued for $4 million. Now she done accidentally broken the damn law again, and she done messed around, and there may be a criminal case against her. And T.S. Madison seems to be very committed to making sure that she pays the cost for endangering her life as a trans woman who's a public figure. Why are you posting my address?
Because that's the only drag that she got, and that's why I agree with him. You can't sit up here and do shit. You can't write checks that your ass already can't cash. Because if it was the other way around, Tasha K would have no problem suing T.S. Madison so she could cipher that money to pay Cardi B.
Oh, well, okay, Al. I can't. Well, look, I've been following this case through you, Conscious. You've been doing a great job.
Thank you.
Is she mad enough to go through with it? You're
I
saying
think
yes.
I think she is. I think TS Madison is sitting on a lot of residual coins. She's sitting on some Renaissance coin these days, and I think
that's right. That's right.
I think she got the time, she got the energy, and I think because
but Tasha is already in trouble with Cardi B.
But that's not nobody else's fault, Sharrell. You can't just be out here in the world just with vibes and no thinking. No brains, just vibes. You can't do that.
See, and all the other cases are civil. This will be the first criminal that Unhinged has to deal with, because Maddie ain't trying to sue her because she knows she ain't got 3 coins in the piggy bank to even get anything out of. However, she is wanting to get a mugshot going on Unhinged. So she's going to go for them criminal charges.
But Conscious, you're a blogger. We trash each other all day long. That's what we do. Yeah. Like, I talk shit about Unhinged. I'll talk you all day long. I don't know about
I'm
this.
gonna be honest. Yeah, but you know, we not all equal, Sharrell. Some folks don't know how to let it stay where it is. And then when folks start playing with me, I start having to pull out the black magic, and then people's parents start transitioning over to the afterlife, and folks gotta run down to the Ohio State Court and file POs. And I'm just like, I mean, all is fair, right, in love and war. But I just don't think situations need to escalate beyond smack talking.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, you can't strike somebody and then also tell them how mad to be. And I think posting someone's address in a day and time where content creators are being unalived. There was just a podcaster who some maniac ran into her house, tried to unalive her mom, ended up unaliving her, and her mom luckily escaped and was able to run to the next door neighbor. And, you know, a call 911. So you do have crazy people out here. And these folks know they have a cult following. They are expecting someone to do what they too afraid to do.
Okay.
But
you're saying it's our responsibilities as bloggers to not let it get out of hand like Kai Sinet. That what you're saying? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, why the beef? And why we just can't stick to reporting on stories and leaving?
Because they don't got the skills, child. They can't read. Like when you don't have the skill to do it, your next best thing is to try to hit below the belt with whatever you can grasp.
And that's the part right there.
I beg your pardon. I just like it sometimes because you know that girl just got on my nerves, so I'm about to drag her. That's what I do.
I had to keep Sharrell on a leash the last time somebody was messing with her.
Listen.
Out here.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to do this, Beatrice. Remember, I got to go pick up my grandbaby, and I have to pay for every minute that I'm late. And now I'm 8 minutes late. But I had to let Conscious talk because he's been following the story, and this can get really, really serious.
Yeah, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. It's going to get worse.
It's going to get worse.
It's going to get worse. Some of us are expecting that Tasha K might pull a whole 5-part docu-series on Maddie.
Mm-hmm. And no, that's what you are.
Yeah, because Maddie has like some controversies out here that I think Unhinged, being as diabolical, ratchet, and bald-headed as she is, would be interested in probably exploiting because she's just that low down and dirty.
What? And y'all heard him. He said it's gonna get worse. Wow. All right. Thank you. Okay, take care.
Okay.
All right, you guys. I'm so sorry if I didn't get to your call backstage. I'm completely out of time and I'm late. Thank you for all the super chats. And don't forget to click the like button on the way out. Let's say bye on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.